Hello people of the internet, today we are here to ask the question, Nekros.
Yeah! What is it good for?
Indeed, what is the Warframe Nekros good for? To answer this, we will be taking a look at his abilities inside the simulacrum and then taking him out into the live environment to see them in action. Nekros' first ability is Soul Punch. A blow so powerful it turns the enemy's very soul into a deadly projectile, damaging all in its path. The damage of this ability can be okay for waves of mobs in the early game, but it drops off fast. The knockback is still impressive though, and here you can knock all of the enemies off the ledge with it if you so please. Nekros' second ability is Terrify. Terrify casts fear into the hearts of nearby enemies, causing them to run away in terror. This is a great little CC which, as stated in the description, makes all enemies nearby run around in fear. If you are overrun, using this can really help you turn the tables on your foe. Nekros' third ability is his most commonly used ability, and that is Desecrate. Desecrate forces fallen enemies around you to drop additional loot. Most players, myself included, will activate this ability whenever they use Nekros, as it really helps in gathering resources. If a downed enemy is in the radius of this ability, which can be increased with ranged mods, they will have a 54% chance at max rank to drop extra loot. That's more than half the time, so it adds up quickly in missions with lots of enemies. Nekros' fourth ability, Shadows of the Dead, summons shadow versions of vanquished enemies to fight alongside you for a short period of time. As stated in the description, Nekros can bring downed enemies back to life to fight for him for a short duration. The duration can be increased by casting it again while they are still alive. Any defeated allies will be replaced with new corpses. Now that we know what Nekros can do, let's take a look at him out in the live environment. As Nekros is basically a loot farm Warframe for the most part, I like to use him in missions like Ophelia on Uranus. This is a survival mission, and the main reason I would take Nekros here is to get a 54% extra chance to gather Tellurium. This is by far the worst material to farm for me, simply because I do not like running Arcwing missions. Luckily it can drop here, and you don't generally have to use the Arcwing much, if at all sometimes. It is required to move around if there happens to be an underwater section in the tileset, but there is not always one here. You can also use him in the defense mission at Stefano on Uranus if you like, but solo I prefer to go here. So now that we have seen what Nekros can do, you may be wondering where to get him. This one will require you to be a little bit of the way through the star chart, far enough along to have unlocked the Orokin Derelict Shipyard. When you have, you will need to purchase blueprints from the marketplace to allow you to craft keys to run these missions. You then need to craft a key each time you want to run these missions, or you can stack them up for later use. While running the mission, you will come across the Lephantis nav coordinates from the crates within. Once you have 5 of these, you can craft the Orokin Derelict Assassinate key. This then allows you to access the Assassinate mission and face off against the Lephantis. Lephantis is a 3-headed infected monster. Each head represents each of the usual factions you will have been fighting throughout the game so far: Grineer, Corpus and Infested. As such, they will be weak or strong against the same elements as their counterparts. You must take down each head separately before it combines into the final form, and then take it down again in this state. If everything goes to plan, you can head to Extraction to get your first Nekros part blueprint. In this case I got the systems blueprint. You will need to rinse and repeat this process until you also have the Neuroptics and chassis. Then you can go to the marketplace and buy the main blueprint to craft this Warframe. So there you go, we have taken a look at Nekros and what it is good for. If you would like to request I make a video like this for your favourite Warframe, then let me know in the comments below and I will try my best to facilitate. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next time. If you like this video, please consider watching another. 2 suggestions will be on screen now. Also, if you have not subscribed already, please do so by clicking the icon in the middle of this screen. Every view and subscription will go a long way to helping the channel grow, and in turn will result in more content for you. Thank you, and until the next time, goodbye.